Greetings, fellow Transformers fans, and welcome back to another Transformers video. And in this video, we're reviewing the DX9s versus the XTRANSBOTS figures. So we've got Breakdown and Wild Rider in the, obviously, the third-party variant version. So we've got DX9 Breakdown, XTRANSBOTS Breakdown, DX9 Wild Rider, and XTRANSBOTS Wild Rider. So I strongly wouldn't recommend trying to transform these from robot to car again. The other way around is okay, but yeah, I've had them up in display for a while in the other modes, and transforming them back was not fun. So firstly, looking at the breakdown versions, let's just put these aside here. So we've got the DX9. So you obviously can see the color variations very differently. They've got the style down pat of the old style Lamborghini Countach model that it's based off. Some of the detail I find on the DX9 is a little bit better. Brighter colors, bigger, a lot bigger obviously in comparison to, if you can see that the size difference. So, but the colors, slight little variation. This white here doesn't match the rest of the white on it. Same with these panels here. There's a bit pieces that are a bit off in color there. So what I am trying to do is collect all the different versions of these, obviously, and then have some of them displayed in vehicle, alt mode, robot mode, and the combiner mode there eventually when they all are released. Looking at the XTRANSBOTS one, slightly better detail parts, no variations on the color there. The wheels are very the same there, the arches are the same, so very cool. Although this one's got the blue here in the door, this one's got sort of a darker blue, but if not black. So still good overall, yeah, really good. This one doesn't feel as heavy as this one does, a lot more plastic sort of feel. So this one's a little bit more die-casty sort of a feel, but overall really cool. These parts on the DX9 are a little bit flimsy on the headlights, but on this one it's a little bit different because I think they're actually part of the mold there. So overall really cool. They move around a little bit, not too much, but yeah, I definitely would say that the DX9 is the better one for display purposes. I don't really like the color in this. If this color was a little bit more to this, I reckon this one would be the winner. Although it's a hard choice because of the color problems with this one, but yeah. Okay, so looking over at the Wild Rider now. So we've got the DX9 version here and the XTRANSBOTS. So look at them closely. A lot closer in comparison there compared to the breakdown one, that's for sure. So it's definitely closer than this one. This one is very difficult to transform, this one, compared to the DX9 breakdown. A little bit more complicated. A lot of things muck around with the rear end because it's facing the other way. So, but the color looks great. The model looks great on this. It rolls a little bit better than the breakdown version. So looking at the rear, you got the tail lights and everything, really cool. The color scheme is fantastic. I love the look of it. It really looks like a car. I believe these little headlights may pop up somehow. No, I don't know. Really cool. Digging the red they've chosen. The gunmetal grey looks great. Great detail on the rear there. Yeah, overall really cool. Transformation holds together really nicely. So, and then the XTRANSBOTS, definitely a little bit smaller there again, so a little bit more narrow sort of a look. Slightly better detail in parts. You got the little insignias here and here, and on the indicators there as well. So they've gone to a little bit more detail. I think even on the rims they've got a little yellow, yeah, a little yellow bit there compared to the goldish sort of ones on this one on the DX9. So yeah, really cool. I'm not really a big fan of this part here at the rear showing. They've done some nice detail on the lights on the side here and the grooves down the side compared to the DX9. So in terms of detail, this one definitely wins it. The gunmetal grey could be a little bit darker though, I think. So yeah, but overall looking really cool. So really happy with these so far. I'm definitely keen to pick up Road King in the, I think it's the XTRANSBOTS or DX9 whenever that's coming to Australia very soon. I've got that on order through good old Robo Toys, so hopefully get that one. That'd be nice to have that one, but looking for some others to have comparison with that as well. So Let me know what you guys think of these ones in this form, which one you prefer. I would definitely say the DX9 for Breakdown and probably the XTRANSBOTS for Wild Rider. So let's get them transformed and take a further look at them in their robot form. Alrighty, and here we have the breakdowns transformed. We've got the DX9 version here on the left and the XTRANSBOTS on the right. So you can definitely see the color difference there is still in the same modes, obviously, because of the color scheme they've chosen. So it's hard to pinpoint which one is slightly better, but this one here is a little bit more flimsy, the DX9, with the pieces definitely around in the arms in terms of the way it all goes together and the articulation you have. It's a little bit flimsy, some bits fall off, you need to reattach them, everything. At the back it's a little bit more tidier than what the DX9 is though, so that has that. The articulation of the legs, you can only bend the knees forward, you can't bend them back. So yeah, it seems to be the same across both of them, just the way they're made. The arms are fully articulated, you can do what you want with them. Head is as well, so that's really cool. The face sculpt on the DX9 is amazing. The color scheme and everything on the chest there with the silver here is really cool. The chest piece, they've got that right from the cartoon and everything. You've got his main gun, which is good in size comparison. His size overall is really great. It's definitely like masterpiece size there, whereas the XTRANSBOTS is more sort of leaning towards the deluxe sort of class, not quite a masterpiece. Maybe some like Autobot size masterpieces, but very, very small comparison. Overall, the DX9 I think is very well done. It is good, but articulation I don't really like too much of it. It does look better in the car form I find, so I think this would be great for a car form displaying purposes. But if you are going for a sort of masterpiece collection, you want this amongst your masterpieces, then maybe that might be the better one. The DX9, the XTRANSBOTS one definitely has better articulation. It's a lot easier to pose, a lot more easier to bend with the knees there. They still only move in, oh actually no, they do move in both directions on this one here, so that has that upper hand, so that's a tick box there. You've got the color, see the colors here in the chest though, it's kind of off-putting, but it's still good, it still captures the character quite well. Face sculpt is really cool. It's I don't know if he's got a bit of a smirk going there, but yeah, really cool. The eyes are a little bit more colored than what it is on the DX9, as you can see. At the back it's a little bit more messy, it's not as good the way that it tidies up there. The articulation in the hand is a little bit more stiffer on this one, so it does hold the gun there, but the gun is significantly smaller. It needs to be larger. Like, it's just weird. It's not the greatest, but I do like how the wheels are on here, and there's no piece in between compared to on the DX9 here, as you can see. So that looks cool. I really like that sort of look. It's got like the open wheel sort of effect to it, so that looks really cool. The crotch area in that and the chest there, the waist, he's still got all that going on. You can adjust this to make him a little bit taller, but it doesn't seem to add any sort of bonus articulation. The ankle parts they have on both of them are fantastic. You can pivot them in any sort of way you want. So overall, yeah, it's a hard choice, but I would definitely say for displaying purposes amongst like my current collection, I would go with the XTRANSBOTS, but that's my personal opinion, so you may feel differently. I've had this one on display in this mode for quite some time, waiting for the other ones to arrive in this mode, so I do like this very much, so I may even have that one as well, so it's displayed like that, but it's up to you how you want to have your display. But overall, really quality, really well done figures. It touches nothing on what Hasbro would have even ever achieved. These guys have done an amazing job, so hats off both to XTRANSBOTS and DX9. So let's now take a look at Wild Rider. Alrighty, and here we go with the DX9 Wild Rider and XTRANSBOTS Wild Rider transformed. So looking firstly at the DX9, definitely on the masterpiece style size there. Articulation is pretty good. The posability is really good there. You've got the same sort of feet, knees, joints, waist, everything, head, hands, elbows, shoulders, everything moves that you think it would move. It's really great. The
posability is fantastic. The color scheme is on point. The head sculpture is really cool. Chest piece really cool. Not too off color. The contrast against the white and the grey fits really well. You got the red trim is visible all around him, so really cool. Everything fits really nicely there. No loose sort of parts there like on the breakdown figure. So the back piece all goes together, really snaps together really well. The gun is in scale there. Yeah, just really all around really good. The detail is, you know, minimal, but it does the job. Not too much on the detail on the chest there at all, so it goes together really cool. So yeah, I think that this would fit really well with like going along with your masterpiece style figures. If you've got them all grouped up there, the Decepticons or whatever you're doing. I think the combiner mode of this is going to be quite massive, considering the size and scale of these DX9s. So really happy with this one. Looks good. Moving over to the now XTRANSBOTS. Now this really surprised me with the color on the red is like a really metallic finish to it, especially on the head sculpt. Really cool. He's got the different head sculpt compared to the DX9, as you can see. So a little bit more better cartoon sort of accurate there. Same sort of thing with the wheels as the shoulders, as similar to the other version. Gun is a little bit better on scale compared to what it was with the breakdown. As you see, small, not so small. So articulation is really good. Everything moves on him there as well. The feet, knees, waist, everything. The chest piece looks really cool. Really good detail there. A little bit better detail, I might even say. Just a little bit more on the edges here. The black fits really, looks a lot bigger compared to the DX9 here. Just this metallic finish is just amazing. It looks really good, contrasted against all the colors. I do like the size of him too, so sort of on the deluxe sort of size there. Really cool. The articulation on the hands isn't the greatest. The actual thumb piece doesn't actually move. That's about the only downer I would put on this. Everything else is really great. So if I were to choose, I would probably say the XTRANSBOTS one wins it for me, and keeping the DX9 in the car form, it would be the winner for me. But that's just my personal choice. What do you guys think? I think that yeah, these are both amazing releases. I can't wait to see more of them. Really excited to see the drag strip one come out very soon, Dead End, the Road King for Motormaster as well. So let's take a quick look at them all together. Okay, and there we have it. So awesome collection, awesome models. We've got the DX9 on your left, XTRANSBOTS on the right, Wild Rider and Breakdown in their robot modes, looking awesome. What do you guys think is better? Are you on the DX9 side or are you on the XTRANSBOTS? Let me know in the comments below. Definitely will be doing more of these reviews. Please subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think. Can't wait for more of these to come out. Thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm thrilled to tell you about my partnership with Robo Toys. They're an amazing Australian online store selling collectibles and specialise in all Transformers, including Hasbro and all third-party types. With this partnership, I'm able to offer you a unique code that will help you save 10% off your order. Now, this is a very sweet saving when you are clicking that add to cart button on that mouth-watering new Blitzwing figure. The code is on the screen now and is also in the description below, along with the link to the Robo Toy store. So what are you waiting for? Go order now.